Time now for the CBS3 Pet Project with animal advocate Carol Erickson, a PSPCA, and a true fan favorite. Marvin's in the house again. Hey, guys.
Marvin is in the house, and we've also got Fred wandering around, too.
There he is.
You may see him a little bit. And Marvin has decided to sit down. Well, maybe he'll come back. You never know. You know, we're on daylight saving time now. People are finally starting to go back to work more, go back to school, that sort of thing. So what does that do to the pets that are so used to having us in their house all the time? Well, it's also your house, too. So I thought it might be kind of good to put together a little checklist of do's and don'ts for things that you really want to do to make sure that your pets are also getting enriched and engaged, as you increasingly will be getting enriched and engaged by the opening up of things. So here are some of the do's that you do want to do. So let's take a look as we roll some beautiful dog video. And that is, you want to make sure that you give your dog enough exercise before you leave for the day, that they'll be relaxed but not exhausted. Also, give your dog maybe some special food, a Kong, that sort of thing, to keep them busy while you're gone. And also make sure that their physical comfort needs are met, so they go outside to the bathroom and got enough time out there to do everything they need to do, that water is available, and that there's enough food until you're back. So I'm probably the same thing with cats, wouldn't you say, Jan?
You have to set them up for success. If they don't have their meals at the right time and then you leave, they're not going to be happy. When you're gone, you might come back to something destroyed. So, yeah, make sure they have everything they need when they think they're going to have it, especially when you leave the house.
Absolutely. Also, if you're going to be gone for a long period of time, get a pet sitter, get a dog walker. Make sure a reliable neighbor comes in to play with the dog, because these animals, really dogs especially, if you're going to routinely be gone 4 hours a day, that's a lot for a dog, because your dog is living for you. That you are their enrichment. So you have to make sure that you do the things that you need to do to keep their minds occupied, because it's not just physical stimulation and racing around. They also need mental stimulation as well. And schedule a time every single day, and it's a good chunk of time, where you put your phone down and you just engage with your animal. I do that with Marvin. He carries the mail around. He carries buckets. I make sure that he does his thing out there and gets involved in my life, because really, why else would I have this animal? And if you have a dog and all you do is occasionally pet them and look at a nice, soft, cute thing, that's not enough of a life for a dog. You really need to re-examine how you're interacting with that dog, because you do not want to wait for this animal to display some bad habits before you realize, gee, I should have enriched their environment.
You're putting him to work, though, Carol. Getting the mail, carrying buckets. Make it work fun for him, though.
Yes, you've got to make it fun. And some dogs are more prone to do that sort of thing than other dogs are. He's very prone to wanting to help. So just do what you can, and also just make sure that overstimulation by physical exercise. I've got dog hair all over me now. So that's keeping me occupied. So just make sure, that must be shedding season, his and mine. Just make sure that that you really enrich your dog's mental environment. Here comes Fred once again. All right, let me show you a couple of animals we've got up for adoption. Pennsylvania SPCA. We have the wonderful cat Potato, short-haired. She's just great. I love her markings. Beautiful female tabby looking for a foster. And we have this great cat, Helga, Pennsylvania SPCA, 1 to 2 years old, super friendly, black and gray, rescued by the humane law enforcement at Pennsylvania SPCA. We do great work. And Valentino, love this dog. He loves to cuddle, go on walks. If you show him a leash, he gets so excited, loves to play with his toys. He gets along with other dogs. He is a wonderful, wonderful dog. And remember, Valentino, like all dogs and cats, need enrichment. If they could tell you that, they would. They're telling you in many ways. Just kind of read their minds.
That's right. And for cats, they'll tell you certain ways by scratching up all your stuff. So, yeah, make sure a lot of scratches for cats and toys out so they can play when you're not around, too.
That's right. But make sure you engage with them with those toys as well.
Yeah, you want to build that bond. Thank you, Carol.
That's right.